find this hilarious later.
Yeah?
I don't drink or do anything.
Okay, no worries.
You want to do it? I can't reach.
No, I kind of need you to do it. This
Are you rolling
car right
now?
here. Oh, yeah.
Can you roll?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. And your officer name?
Stiltner.
Badge number?
FWC P528. All right, just take a seat right here for me.
He's doing his job. This is why we're safe. Officer, how much longer is this test?
A few more minutes.
A few more minutes?
Yep, just give me some time, brother.
I'm with all my kids right now.
I understand.
Dude.
That's why we're doing what we're doing, brother.
You don't smell alcohol in my breath. There's not 1 ounce of alcohol on the boat.
Alcohol is not the only thing that causes nystagmus.
What else does?
Drugs. All right. No, sit back down. Sit back down. I got a few more tasks here for you, if you're willing to cooperate with that.
I'm not willing to cooperate anymore.
Okay.
What more tasks would you ask of me?
There are standardized field sobriety tasks that are going to help me determine your level of impairment.
My level of impairment?
Correct.
And for what reason did you see that I would be impaired at all? One reason.
Yeah, so stumbling with your fingers, trying to get those zippers open on your bag. When I told you to show me the gauge for the fire extinguisher, you weren't able to turn it to me without knowing. I had to ask you again to turn it towards me. I asked you multiple times for a bell, horn, or whistle. I said bell, horn, or whistle, and then you said, what's a bell horn? And I said, a bell, horn, or whistle. And you again said, what's a bell horn? And I said, bell, comma, horn, or whistle. Again, a few things that are a little bit off, plus you're having nystagmus with your eyes, so I just want to make sure that you're okay to drive.
Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission officer Jarred Stiltner was reaching for straws during this exchange.
Just sit at the front of your seat, kind of like you're doing, feet shoulder width apart so you're comfortable and stable. Are you stable where you're sitting right now?
I think I am. I'm on a boat on the water. So.
Okay, that's fine, as long as you're not falling back or anything weird like that, okay? You're going to make a fist with both hands, extend your index finger, palms forward like that. Remain in this position while I explain the task. Do you understand that?
Yes.
When I say begin, you're going to tilt your head back to a 45-degree angle, okay? You're going to close your eyes. I'm not, okay? When I tell you to, you're going to touch the tip of your nose with the tip of your finger and return it immediately back down to its side.
I'm not paying attention. Hold on. So you want me to go like this. You're going to go back 45 degrees. I'm going to close my eye. No, I'm going to keep my eyes open or close my eyes.
Okay. You're going to close your eyes.
Okay.
Okay. So,
okay.
All right.
I'm going to close my eyes.
No, not yet. Listen to the directions, okay? When I say begin, you're going to tilt your head back to a 45-degree angle and close your eyes, okay? It's going to look like this, all right?
Okay.
That's a 45-degree angle,
okay.
And then you're going to close your eyes, okay? When I tell you to, you're going to touch the tip of your nose with the tip of your index finger and immediately return it back down to your side, okay?
Yeah.
So look, tip of your nose, okay? Tip of your index finger. Nope.
Yeah.
Stay in that position. You're going to touch the tip of your nose with the tip of your finger and immediately return it back down to your side, okay? When I say the tip of your nose, I mean the very tip, dime-sized portion on the very tip of your nose, okay?
I get that. I'm not going to touch the side. Yep,
not the bridge, not the side, not underneath, okay?
I got it.
Look at me. When I say the tip of your finger, the very dime-sized portion underneath the fingernail, okay? Not the sides, not the pad of your finger.
Yeah, but you want the tippy top of the finger on the tippy
tip
top
of the finger to the tip of the nose and return it back down.
It,
do you understand?
I do.
Okay. Go ahead and begin for me.
Which one do you want?
Tilt your head back to a 45-degree angle and close your eyes. All right, left. Right.
I guess I keep my eyes open here, so I close my eyes, right?
Keep your eyes closed. Yep. Left. Remember to maintain that 45-degree angle. Yep, that's good.
It says 45?
Yep. Right. Right. And left. All right, so next I'm going to have you do is palm pat. Say again.
What happens to people tonight?
I have to advise them of their tailor warning, which says I have to make my arrest decision based off the indicators that I've seen so far, and any declining to do the SFSTs can be held against you in court. Place your hands palm to palm. Nope, stay in that good stable position for me. There you go. I'm going to have you place your hands palm to palm with one hand up and one hand down. It's going to look like that. Okay? Remain in this position while I explain the task. Do you understand?
I understand.
When I tell you to begin, you're going to turn the top hand over and count out loud 1, then turn the hand back over and count out loud 2, counting only when the hands make contact. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You're going to repeat this. Speed up as you go and do not stop until told.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. How long you want me? Just 1,
Keep going.
2,
Speed
1,
up.
2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I need some water. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1,
Okay,
2.
you can stop.
Sir, what's your name?
Officer Stiltner, Florida Fish and Wildlife.
Florida Fish and Wildlife.
Correct. Yes, ma'am. State Police. When I say begin, you're going to perform 4 tasks, okay? The first task is to count out loud from 1 to 4 while you move your fist in a step-like fashion, making contact at your fist between each step. It's going to look like this, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? Put your left fist against your chest. Yep, stay right there. Don't move. Keep your feet where. Second task is to memorize the position of your fist after you've counted to 4. Clap your hands 3 times and return your fist to the memorized position, okay?
For the record, these tests, at an officer's discretion, have been proven to be falling short.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So I'm going to have you to stand up for me, okay?
That was the last one, no?
Yeah, put that one down. Turn around for me. Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest. Boating under the influence, okay?
Dude, I've not had a single thing.
Well, you're short side. Damn it, okay?
It may be shocking to find out, or not, that this man was dead sober.
You are going to get an opportunity to provide a breath sample, okay?
Great. I will gladly do it.
You won't be able to do that until you get to the jail, okay?
Yep, and what are all my options right now?
So when we get to the jail, we'll discuss the rest of those options, okay? Right now, you have no options. Your options are you're going to go to the jail.
Okay, for
Voting under the influence while normal faculties are impaired.
okay, what normal faculties did I just pass or fail?
All of the things that I just did. So all of those tasks, your nystagmus in your eyes, the pre-indicators that I saw in your vessel that we already discussed.
Didn't I just pass all those tests?
None. Excuse me?
When you're wrong with this, as you are, what happens?
I haven't been
Do
yet,
you get in trouble?
but so if I was
Wait
wrong,
for you to get
his
on.
charges will be dropped. Yeah.
Sir, so
Yeah,
let me,
and do you know what? You're going to
Sir.
get in deep shit.
sir, so let me tell you something.
Probably not, but that's okay.
Sir, so, okay, if you Google me, I'm on Governor Ron DeSantis' council.
Okay.
Okay, if you reach out to the chief in Jupiter and you tell him that you're with me, we were with him last night. He's Dan and Shay that's doing the concert tomorrow night. You could search me, you could search the house, you could search everything. I'm an elder at the church right down the street at Jupiter, at Family Church where his bus is parked right now. I'm with my 3 children right now.
So
But
it
you're
wasn't
saying
like
I'm
you
under
weren't
the
doing
influence.
anything at all.
You're saying
Correct.
I'm under the influence.
Based off of the interaction with you that I'm having right now, your normal faculties are impaired.
You're with the guy that's with his 3 kids and his friends are in town for one night. And the day that they're here, I'm trying to show them out. I'm trying to take them a good time. He's not drinking. I'm not drinking. None of us are under the influence. And
Okay.
I mean, it's ridiculous,
Hey.
man. I live 10 houses away from here.
It's not a discussion.
So you said you have not been wrong yet, right?
Excuse me?
You said you have not been wrong yet.
Not yet, luckily.
No, congratulations. You're super wrong.
I hope so, brother.
Dude, you are. Like there's
I
nothing,
hope so, but
like,
listen.
What do you, like, look at me. Do you think that I'm someone that's going to be on what? On what sort of thing do you think I'm
I
going to
don't
be
know you, brother. I don't know you.
Don't call me brother because you're not my brother.
Okay.
You're my brother. You would understand. I am for you. I am with you. I'm for everybody. Like I've never been arrested in my life. This is crazy, man.
Right.
I run a Christian private equity company and I serve on the state of Florida, for crying out loud. This is crazy. I'm in my church. Like I'm the furthest thing from this, and you arrested me for no reason.
I hope that that's the case. I don't know what else to tell you.
Hate injustice and what this just did in front of my kids, and me not touching ever a drug, obviously 0 alcohol, that means I'm 100% picture perfect. And me being arrested in front of my 3 kids.
Listen,
I'm
I've already.
Yeah, no. I know what you're saying, but like, I will make it my life's mission for justice to be served, like 100%.
Okay.
I just know that.
You know that's what I've dedicated my life to that.
But no, but you're doing injustice right now.
Well, I hope that that's true. If that's true, then I made a mistake, and
Correct.
and then
Yeah.
and then those charges will be dropped. But right now, I have to go based off of my experience and training, which says otherwise. Do you understand that?
No, I don't agree at all. Because I
You don't
think
have to agree.
I
Do
think
you understand what I'm
You
saying?
were looking for a reason to show your power on your boat, and in front of others. And
Trust me.
I don't.
This is the last thing that I want to do.
I don't believe that. I don't.
I promise. This is the last thing I want to do.
You can promise. I don't believe.
I do not believe the officer, and considering what we have seen on the subject, you should neither.
Hey, coach, you there? Hey, coach, I'm literally in handcuffs, like Jesus, being persecuted for completely nothing wrong. They're saying that I'm under the influence. Obviously, I don't do drugs. I did not touch an ounce of alcohol. We took our kids to let them build sandcastles. I spoke to John Maxwell on the boat for a little bit, and now we just went home, and I'm in handcuffs.
Are you with the officers right now?
Right in front of me.
They're on speaker.
And I keep asking, how in the world am I being arrested for being under the influence? Like, give me a breathalyzer, search my boat, search everything. And they said that I was fidgety, that my eyes, that it's not that I didn't pass or fail the test, it's at their discretion, blah, blah, blah.
What's the officer's name?
Stiltner.
You got a pen, Chief?
Stiltner,
Ask him if I should call Governor Jeb Bush or Ron
should he
DeSantis.
call
Put it
Governor
in reverse
Bush
for me.
or
We'll just anchor them
Ron
here. I guess they're
DeSantis?
going to have somebody come out and get them. Okay. I don't have any more time to waste doing this. So if your friend's going to come get them, we could do that. Otherwise, we can call CETO to come pull your boat, give them a ride home, and then you could pay to get it out of the CETO impound lot.
Yeah,
I'm an impairment task force member, so I've done a lot of these. I've done a lot of extensive training with this. This is kind of my specialty with the agency.
You heard it from the horse's mouth. This is his specialty, and yet he failed.
You got some friends in high places, buddy. The major was calling my lieutenant to see what was going on. That could. Well, yeah, they trust our training. You know, they just wanted to be briefed on the situation, basically. Yeah, so I mean, there's a lot of impairment factors that go into play when we do what we do. So all those field sobriety tasks that I went through, I've done that 100 times, 100 plus times, and those are fairly accurate. I hope you're not, but I think you are.
Here's the result. The Tampa Bay Times wrote, Stiltner proceeded to take the man to Palm Beach County Jail, where he blew zeros on a breathalyzer. He was held there until 2:30 a.m. the next day. He later tested negative for drugs, the records would show. The man declined to speak further about the ordeal when approached by the South Florida Sun-Sentinel, as they should, good journalists should do that, but asked that his name not be used. He is now seeking to have the case expunged, which he should, after prosecutors decided not to file any charges. Officer Stiltner, seen here, has now come under fire, and rightfully so. A Change.org petition would even surface that reads, demote and or fire Officer Jarred Stiltner and change sobriety tests.